Welcome back to Eye on Vegas. I'm talking with Kathy Top, Goodwill of Southern Nevada. It is Kathy Top.
Correct.
And it's Vincent Miller, Manager of Career Connections for Goodwill. Thank you for both for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it very much. Goodwill doing a great job here in the Valley, and you're about to open your 9th store.
We are. It's going to happen in a couple months, and we'll have some news on that soon. But in the meantime, we have been hiring, and Career Connections, which is our job placement branch, has been busy at work at that.
Now,
Absolutely.
people, hear Goodwill, they do think of people contributing all of your old, used, good things that could be passed along to someone else. And that's obviously what people think of when they think of Goodwill, right?
And we love it when people think of that. I mean, that's the whole cycle of giving. This is spring cleaning time, and so when people clean out their closets and they give to Goodwill, we take those items, we put them in our stores, like our new store, and the sale of those goods funds job placement programs here in the Valley. And we all know, unemployment continues to be a huge issue here. And so the work that Goodwill does is very important. Just last year, we helped more than 1,200 people go back to work, local people here in our community, and we couldn't do that without donations.
Wow. So, okay, people donate to Goodwill, and it's a good charitable thing to do. It's deductible, tax deductible, and everything else. But also, there's another component to Goodwill that people may not be familiar with, and that's the Career Connections, where you actually help train people for jobs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. We do basically whatever it takes to get someone a job, be it training, if it's helping someone create a resume, if it's helping them get interview clothing, transportation, work cards here in the Valley are an issue for a lot of people, especially if they've been out of work a long time. They may not have the money for that. And those are some of the things we can help, and that's where those donations and everything goes back in and funds those services for us. And with us, it really, whatever their barrier is to finding work, that's what we'll do is whatever we've got to help them overcome that barrier.
How successful have you been getting people placed in this particular job market the way things are right now?
This year we've actually been doing very well. We've started to see some of the hiring picking up. We're starting to see some higher wage jobs popping back up because we run into a lot of people, they may have gone back to work, but they're underemployed compared to what they were making before. Mm-hmm. And so we're seeing some of the more of the $18, the $16 an hour jobs popping up instead of just the $10 an hour jobs, for example.
Well, that's heartening.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very, very heartening. Now, what kind of things do you look for at Goodwill? I mean, some things I know you need and some things you don't need as much. Tell us about the things that you need the most.
Well, we're always looking for donations that are in good condition. Clothes, computers, believe it or not. If you donate your old computer to Goodwill, that computer will be recycled 100%. It's part of a partnership that we have with Dell Computers, which is cool because it doesn't end up in a landfill, so you're doing something good for the environment as well. We're talking furniture, we're talking hardware is what we call, your coffee maker or your iron or your plates from your kitchen. Books, actually, too. You have those old books, donate those to Goodwill as well, because those can provide a lot of revenue to help fund those job placement services that Vincent was talking about.
So, and clothes, of course, always important, especially, as they say, gently used clothes.
Exactly, and we always talk about how we can turn a pair of blue jeans into a job. I mean, we really can turn your donations of gently used goods into jobs in this community, and we have hundreds, thousands of success stories of people who can attest to that. And when you give someone a job, I mean, you know how powerful that is because you're helping putting food on the table, a roof over their head, you're helping someone support their family. And so Goodwill's whole mission is to give someone a hand up and not a handout.
Also, I want to ask you, Vincent, do you have certain businesses that have been there to hire the people that have been trained at Goodwill, that some businesses in specific?
Sure, we do hiring events with a lot of different companies throughout the Valley. Offhand, Denny's comes to mind. We do hiring events for them. We're doing one with them today, actually. Let's see here. They're probably our big partner employer. A lot of casinos, such as, we've done events through partners such as MGM. But really, honestly, the big one that comes to mind offhand right now would be Denny's, because we do several events throughout the year with them. We've done AutoZone recently. We had done a hiring event for them because they're hiring throughout the Valley. Really, though, it really does vary because we have companies popping up and in and out all the time, depending on what they're looking for.
Fantastic. It's Goodwill Industries, and they are a great charitable organization. Again, tax deductible for whatever you contribute, and they are also in the community contributing by training people who need training to get back in the workforce. A great organization. And Kathy Top, Vincent Miller, I want to thank you both for stopping by to chat with us today. I wish you the very best. Good luck in the newest opening out of Flamingo and Fort Apache.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
for having us.
All right, I'm Alan Stock, and this is Eye on Vegas.